But today we're gonna be working on the valve covers.
Hold up.
Alright guys, so both valve covers I have sanded and prepped, and yes, this one is bare metal and it is only getting clear coated, and I sanded it because I don't mind seeing those kind of like sanding marks translucently like in the back of the paint. I think that actually looks kind of cool, and if you guys didn't notice, that's actually what my wheels look like as well. So but both valve covers are prepped. I have all the areas that I don't want any paint to get on all masked off. Basically the vent right here where our spark plug wires go and where the oil fill cap goes on both valve covers, of course. Now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and shoot a primer on this one first, and then while we're letting that primer dry, I'm gonna move over to clear coating this one. And once we're done clear coating this one, then we'll go ahead and give this one a light scuff and spray our color on it. A lot of this outside footage, I am actually using my GoPro because it's the only camera that I have that's not like overheating on me. I apologize if the footage is kind of meh. At the moment, it's the only camera that I have that actually can handle this heat, dude. My phone is doing stuff in my pocket.
Oh my god, it's literally in the pod. Oh shit!
I'm watching Chris Rudnick in my pocket.
What are you doing?
Oh
What's
shit.
going on, guys? Chris Rudnick here. Today is Friday. If you guys know what Friday is on my channel, you know that we are going to run the 10-second
Whatever.
today.
And as some of you guys noticed that I was actually using my old compressor, I just wanted to make sure that I made this clear that obviously I'm not using it because it's not even plugged in. If you look, this actually has two output lines on it. This output, I'm actually running my hose that I'm spraying with, and this one I just have a hose plugged in that is actually running into my garage. And then this hose comes up and it's plugging into the new compressor. So basically I'm running off of this compressor, but I'm using them together to where basically this compressor fills up this tank and it is also filling up my old tank. So I have 40 gallons of compressed air. I know a couple of you guys mentioned to do that. To be straight up with you, that was always the plan, dude. I just hadn't gotten around to it quite yet. But we do have a nice heavy coat of primer on this valve cover, so I moved it over here aside so that we can now start on this one, in which I have already cleaned my gun out, and now I have our tinted clear in here. This is basically a gloss clear that I have put a little bit of black in. just to tint it, you know what I'm saying? So with each coat that we actually put on this, it's gonna get a little darker and a little darker, the same way as it was whenever we were clear coating our tail lights. So I don't want to get too terribly dark. I want to be able to still see the metal behind it, because that's the finish that I'm going for. So, but I'm trying to hurry up through this because yeah, dude, I'm gonna run out of sunlight pretty damn fast. There it is, guys. Dude, it came out clean as man. That looks really nice. Like, I'm excited about that. I don't know how I'll ever run that valve cover with how good this one looks, but I want to get this one in the garage before some wind possibly kicks up or a bug lands on it or something. But damn, dude, that came out so freaking clean. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna get it in the garage and then we'll get to spraying the other one. Alright, so we are all set up and ready to spray the second valve cover. And you know what? You guys haven't even seen the color yet, huh? Commercial break! Alright, we're back. Time to see the color. Oh! Oh man. He's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! Nope, 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 he's not gonna do it. Alright, here we go. Now it's gonna take a few coats for the actual depth of this color to pop. You're not gonna get the actual true color on this first little spray, but you guys will know what it is. Oh shit. Damn, dude. Oh, you already knew I was gonna do yellow.
So there they are, guys, all finished up, man. This one we obviously still need to clean the paint off the letters, but I need to let the paint go ahead and harden for a few days, of course, before I go and put tape on here, because that can mess with the paint actually gassing out. You want to make sure to let your paint dry for at least a good 48 hours before you go applying tape onto it to do something like that. Here's the yellow one on the engine, which, dude, I mean, the half moons, it's so classic, bro. It's been done so many times, but it's just such a good look, man. I really like the way this comes out. It just adds that little bit of detail to the engine. And of course, with that blue Gates timing belt, it just, I don't know, man. It looks good. I definitely dig it. This one, of course, this one is my favorite, man. This came out looking just so unique and different, and there's freaking fuzz on it. Get out of here. But I noticed on Instagram and on Facebook that a lot of you guys really dig this valve cover, and of course in the comments in the last video. And dude, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for all the compliments. I don't know, it's just something different. Now, of course, this is just for cosmetic. It's just for looks. It has absolutely no function to it whatsoever, but just to add a little bit of style to the engine, you know what I'm saying? Thinking outside the box, doing something different. And also, guys, I made a post about this, kind of talking about it a little bit, but whenever I do these kind of things, like I do this stuff to give you guys inspiration. I mean, obviously I'm doing it for myself, but I share this stuff with you to help inspire you guys to apply these kind of things to your builds. If you want to do the exact same valve cover, I encourage it. I mean, get out there and do it, brother. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna be on your case like, bro, you bit off me. I'm the first one that did it, yada yada. I'm not like that. I'm not that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? I know, especially in the Honda scene, it is hard, dude. It's difficult to do something different because it's like everything has already been done, bro. And I mean, that's just the reality of things. So, I mean, everything starts somewhere. I have absolutely no problem whatsoever if you guys want to do the exact same thing to your valve cover, or even, you know, add your own twist to it, do something a little bit different or something completely different, you know what I mean? But, I mean, share it with me. I wouldn't mind to see your guys' stuff too and see your guys' creativity. But I will say, I don't know about this yellow, man. I think I picked the wrong yellow. This one, I think, just has a little bit too much white in it, where it should have had a little bit more red. Like, not so much to actually make it orange, but, you know, like, look at it over here. Like, probably something more like the Momo sticker there, or even this Momo logo up here. You see this yellow against that Momo? It makes the Momo look orange, but it's not, you know, it's yellow. It's just, the yellow we did on the valve cover is just way too light, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I mean, the valve cover came out clean. I do like the look of yellow inside of the engine bay. I personally think that's the wrong yellow. That we need to go with something different. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to smash that like button if you do. And I don't say this all the time, but give me a follow on Instagram, guys. I'm trying to get my Instagram count up there. So if you guys have Instagram, go on there and look me up, bro. So peace out, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.